The Superstar Spinner is back in the shop, and that means we got a chance to go for this Arcane Crystal GOAT Stephen Curry. You already know this is going to be an insane pack opening. Big shout out to NBA 2K Mode for sponsoring this video. Let's get right into it. So the Superstar Spinner is jam-packed, right? In addition to that Stephen Curry, we got all the Arcane Crystal theme cards that have released, along with the foundation cards. You can see the Magic Johnson, the Kyrie, the Russell Westbrook, the Luka, Michael Jordan, the Devin Booker. I mean, there's so much heat in here. Larry Bird. Of course, GOAT Lebron James is in there as well. I mean, I'm excited. Let's see what we can get from this pack opening. Now, in order to get a lot of value out of the Superstar Spinner, you got to figure out what's the lowest tier you're comfortable taking. Since the Arcane Crystal tier is the highest, I'm going to go a few tiers below that. So any card that is Aquamarine or higher, I will be keeping. Anything lower than Aquamarine, we're going to spin and try to get another card. Now, for all the pulls that we do get for Aquamarine or higher, we are only going to chase the theme cards. Those are the cards with the highest power, and those are the cards that I like to keep and use on my team. So now that y'all know what we're going for, let's get right into it, and hopefully we can get this Stephen Curry. And if y'all seen my last Superstar Spinner, then y'all know that we got a tough video to top, because that was my luckiest Superstar Spinner ever. So you should definitely check it out after this video. So let's get started. Let's see what we get. Come on. We got, you already know we want that Curry. All right, so we're not keeping that. That's Chaos Diamond. We're going to spin the tier until we get the Aquamarine or higher. Garnett. That was almost good, right? The previous tier, we were keeping those. We're going to keep spinning. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's get some heat. Zircon. We're going to keep spinning again. Let me know in the comment section, what's your favorite pack opening in the game? To me, it is the Superstar Spinner. I feel like you get a lot of players. You got more control what you can try to go for. You got a Cobalt. And at the end, you get a lot of cards that you can turn into good mentors and cards that you can use for the events. And at this point, lower tier cards are good for Power Cap. They're good for Domination. We just got a Purple Sapphire, so that's very good. We're keeping that. Since it is a theme card, I'm not going to spin anymore. I'm cool with keeping Tony Parker. He does have that Western Conference loyalty, I believe. So you can pair him up with other players to get a power boost. Good card for Power Cap. And like I said earlier, these cards are good for domination. You can use them as bench players. So we're keeping Tony Parker. We're off to a pretty good start. We're going back in there. And let's see if we can get some more fire. Are we all ready? Let's see. Come on, baby. Come on. All right, we got a Cobalt. We're going to keep spinning the tier. Buddy Hill, who just joined the Warriors. That was a great pickup for them. I know it's not the Splash Brothers, but listen, they're going to have the Splash Buddies now. It's almost as good. CJ McCollum, we're going to spin that. I'm actually hoping CJ can go on to a better team, a better contender. So we got another Purple Sapphire. We're looking mighty good. We're not keeping the foundation. I'm actually very cool with having a 2-star. So let's go spin for the position. Remember, there's the Rainmaker's Curry, which I still think is a top tier card. The Rainmaker's Paul George, which is a top tier card because of those boosted shooting stats. You also got the Rainmaker's Carmelo Anthony. So there's a lot of opportunities to get something fire here. You got the All-Star Anthony Davis and Kevin Durant, that are still very good cards. Those are cards that I still use in my lineups. So if I can pull any of those, I'll be very happy. There you go. I was just talking about it. So we're definitely keeping this Kevin Durant. Right now, my KD is a 4-star, so we could get this up to a 4 and max him out. I'm very happy about that. So we're keeping this. That is a top tier card, folks. One of the best Kevin Durant's in the game. So we're going right back in. I told y'all we're doing good. That's the way to go about Superstar Spinner. You just pick that tier you're okay with and just keep rolling. So Garnett, just still a good card in my opinion, but we're going to spin. I'm turning those into mentors right now. Another Purple Sapphire. We're on a roll. So we're going to spin the position. Actually, I'm going to spin this. So I'm not going to spin the position for this one. I'm going to spin the stars. I'm going to try to get a 2 or a 3. If I get a 4, that'd be even crazier. So let's see. Now, if we do get a theme card in between spinning, I'll keep that regardless of what the star is. I just feel like it's easier to go for this. Now, the position is going to be a center, though. So I got to keep that in mind. But let's see what we can get. There's still some good centers, like right there. That's a great one. Chet Holmgren at the center position. He has the dual bonus with the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so he gets a nice power boost as well. Those are good for events where the abilities give you an advantage. So events like overtime, where you're going for a low power team and then stack up the abilities to get even more power, or even King of the Court. That's where these cards come into play, so we're keeping this one. I'm pretty happy about that. Would have loved if it was a higher start, but listen, I'm okay with it. Let's keep it going. All right, we're spinning. I know the deal already. Let's see what we can get on this. Chaos Diamond, we're going to keep going. Spinning that round and round. And I'm hoping Zion Wilson has a nice bounce back season next year. So we got an Aquamarine, Paulo Banchero, keeping it. Very underrated power forward, folks. And this card is even greater because of the Eastern Conference loyalty bonus. So we're keeping it. I'm very happy about that. It's a card that I still have in my lineup, and I plan to keep because it's one of the best Paulos in the game. And I think he's a very good power forward in this game. And he can shoot. He can stretch out the floor. Really good athleticism. Anthony Davis, you know, is one of my favorites, but this card's too low. We're going to spin it. Come on, baby, come on. Zircon, we were keeping those at one point. Closest to early in the season. It's crazy how time flies, right? So another Aquamarine, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, alternate position. I have to be very honest with you. I never had this card. And you can see it says new card. This is probably one of the ultimate positions cards that I was missing, and it's a very good one. I'll be curious to see how Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is at the power forward position. I think that's pretty crazy. But the advantage is I can use a stretch center. So pairing them up with the clutch Karl-Anthony Towns would be pretty good. So I'm curious to try that out. So we're keeping that. Very solid card. Alternate position cards have so much more value because they're rarer, right? They're not always going to have cards for those players at those positions. So it makes it very unique to have them in your collection. So we're spinning again. We still want to get an arcade crystal, but if we don't, I'm pretty happy with what we pulled so far. This is another good card. Alternate positions, James Harden. I won't lie to you, I'm very tempted to keep it, but I'm going to spin because I do have a couple of those cards. I've gotten them in other spinners. Keep spinning. But if you do happen to get that, I think it's a very good card. Ah, let's go. Rose Quartz. I like that. So we're going to spin the star. So I don't mind getting a point guard. There's some good point guards for this tier. Trae Young. There's actually a new Trae Young. I just realized that. Showstopper's Trae Young. If I can get that, I'll be happy. Kyrie Irving. So I'm cool with 2 stars. Let's go with spinning the position now. Just wanted to make sure I locked in at least a 2, 3, or 4 star. We can go for theme. Hopefully we don't spend too much coins because I still want to get an arcade crystal. But right now I'm just trying to lock in a theme card. I wouldn't mind Paul George either. This is a solid card. Allen Iverson, this is great. It's a card I don't have either. And with these Eastern Conference Beasts of the East cards, they do get the ability bonus as well. So we're keeping AI. I'm very happy about that. It's been a pretty good superstar spinner so far, folks. Let's keep it going. We still got enough coins to go for Stephen Curry. And this is going to be a Garnett. Buddy Hield. I have that card, so we're going to spin. Let's keep it going. Come on, come on, come on. Chaos Diamond. We're going to spin. Let's see, let's see. Another Garnett. Ooh, so tough to turn down the GOAT, but we have his arcade crystal, so I don't feel any shame at all. Hobo. Tyrese Maxey, I don't have it, but yeah, I know the rules already. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. Zircon. Let's see what's next. Come on, baby, come on. Another Garnett. Ooh, Jason Richardson. Now that's a sleeper. Very good play. You should check out his stats. They used to be better years ago, but still a solid card. Jamal Crawford I have. We're getting a little bit cold, man. We were on a hot streak. Kobe Bryant, rest in peace always. Come on, Garnett. Kevin Huerta. Keep this going, folks. CJ McCollum. We're still spinning. We're still spinning. Cam Thomas right there. Let's see. Cobalt. Now, I was considering earlier doing a gameplay right after this with the cards that I pulled, but I kind of pulled a lot, so I don't really remember what I have. But we could do that maybe for the next Superstar Spinner. Let me know in the comment section if that's something you would want to see. Me making a team with all the Superstar Spinner pulls that I get. Now I'll come up with some system where I keep track of the cards on the side of the video. Something, you know, that looks good and presentable. I'll try to figure that out for the next superstar spinner. I totally forgot for this video. We're getting cold though. We got the cobalt. We might not get an arcade crystal. It's very possible. Clay Thompson, I still can't believe the Splash Brothers are done. Another Zircon. Regardless, we'll keep spinning until we get something we can keep. I don't think that I'm going to go through all my coins on this run. At least I hope I don't, right? Alcorver. Come on, come on, come on. Chaos Diamond, Paul Pierce. All right, there we go. Aquamarine. I don't want to spend no more coins, so we're going to keep the George Gervin. So if I go back in, it's going to cost me 2,000 coins. And let's be honest, there's a good chance that I might get stuck with a low tier pull. At least this George Gervin, I can try to turn into a mentor, or I can use it to upgrade one of my other Aquamarines. I'm still using the alternate position LeBron James as point guard, an all-star Anthony Edwards. Like, there's some good Aquamarines out there. So we're going to keep this card. And that concludes the Superstar Spinner. I mean, it was a W. We didn't get the Curry. We didn't get Arcade Crystal, but we got a lot of other W pulls. So as always, folks, I appreciate all the support y'all been showing. Definitely check out the previous Superstar Spinner, because that still was my best Superstar Spinner pack opening. And I guess that's why the title was my luckiest Superstar Spinner ever. So as always, folks, I appreciate the support. I will catch everyone in the next one. Stay ballin'.